Hello, my friends. I am Professor Rabia, and I'm happy to be with you to talk about issues of our times, make new friends, and exchange views concerning the major challenges and problems we are facing today and how to deal with them. I'm sure that most of you are following the unfolding crisis and drama in Washington, in Athens, and in other European capitals. This drama is called today the European debt crisis and the American debt and budget crisis. There is no doubt, my friends, that we are facing a serious crisis, and we need to think about it and do something about it. And let me tell you from the very beginning that I was inspired by people demonstrating in Europe, in the United States, and in several Middle Eastern, Asian, and Latin American countries. People trying to protect their retirement benefits in France, students trying to defend their right to good education at reasonable cost in England and in the United States, people unemployed trying to find jobs in Spain and in Greece to live a dignified life and feed their children, and weak and poor people calling for justice. And as a result of this inspiration, I was able to come up with a plan to liberate all nations from the debt in one single day. The implementation of the plan might take 2 to 3 weeks, but all concerned nations could meet at the IMF in Washington, adopt the plan, and walk out free of the debt once and for all. So many nations have borrowed so much money, and many of them are unable to pay their debt today or any time in the foreseeable future. However, before I try to outline the plan, we need to talk about a few things. And let me start by giving you an idea about my background. I studied in 4 continents, lived in several countries, spent most of my life teaching, traveling, giving public lectures, writing tens of books and hundreds of articles. I taught at several American, European, Middle Eastern, and North African universities. And wherever I went, I invited some of my students into my life, and they invited me into their lives and sometimes into their homes as well. And they gave me a fantastic opportunity to learn so much from them and about their histories and countries, about their dreams, their love stories, their agonies, and their little and big ideas that are changing our world. And I came to appreciate different cultures, different traditions, different customs, lifestyles, food, and even fairy tales. And at an early stage in my life, I made a commitment to my humanity, a commitment to social justice, human dignity, freedom, and peace for everyone. One more thing, I want you to know that I have not worked for a government for one single day, and I have not worked for a corporation for one single day, and I have not stopped criticizing bad government policies and unfair corporate behavior for one single day. Some of you might ask a question and say, why should we, the people, be thinking of these issues? We have governments and we have leaders who are supposed to be doing these things on our behalf. Well, my friends, this is true. But the fact that we are facing a crisis means that what is going on today is not working. In fact, the crisis is the accumulation of failed political and economic policies over the last 10 to 15 years, which means we need change. Some other people might say, even if we are smart people and come up with a new vision for our world, we have no power to implement it. Well, my friends, if we just pause for a moment and think about it, whenever we elect a person, we empower that person to lead. So if we can, the people, collectively empower presidents and prime ministers and senators, we can empower ourselves. The way to do it, we have to get together, think collectively and creatively, and come up with ideas that will meet the challenges of our times. Move and empower each other and change the world in a way that meets our expectations and meet the aspirations of our children and the grandchildren. And let me stop here today, and I'll come back within 48 hours to talk about the debt, the size of the debt, who owes what, and what are the probable consequences, social, economic, and political, if we fail to take care of the debt now. Until then, please keep smiling, be happy, enjoy your life, and thank you for watching and listening.